Welcome to Lola Lee Tea Podcast. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So as you guys probably have heard, there is new evidence in the Tory Lanez case, and his lawyers came out with a press conference yesterday actually. So guys, allegedly Kelsey, who was Meg Thee Stallion's best friend, her bodyguard was around her during the trial, and he's come forward and confirmed that Kelsey was the one who actually popped Megan. And this bodyguard is saying that he overheard Kelsey say that. So people are basically saying now, if that is the case and Kelsey was the one who allegedly popped Megan, is she going to be arrested? So here are the lawyers speaking on it. Check this out.
Mr. James informed us he was working as the bodyguard and driver for Ms. Kelsey Harris during Mr. Peterson's trial. As such, he was in close proximity and he had privy to conversations she was having with her husband and others. Mr. James informed us he was not under a non-disclosure agreement or a confidentiality agreement and was free to speak with Unite the People, and that he was doing it because his conscience would not let him not speak and leave a man in prison for something he did not do. Mr. James informed Unite the People that he was witness to the conversation Ms. Harris had, where she stated she fired it 3 times. Mr. Peterson grabbed her arm and knocked it down, and the fired 2 more times. In essence, Mr. Peterson never shot anybody, never even touched, never fired. This statement aligns with the statement of the only non-party witness to the case, Mr. Sean Kelly, who at trial testified he saw 2 women fighting, 2 men break up the fight, 1 man grabbed the other one's arm. Shots came from the passenger side. Passenger side is where Ms. Harris was sitting. This further iterates that Mr. Peterson did not shoot Miss Pete, did not shoot at Miss Pete, or did not assault Miss Pete. It's just another irregularity in a list of irregularities in this case. For example, there were 3 potential suspects in the car that night, and yet the only DNA sample was taken of Mr. Peterson, even though unknown DNA was found on. Why wasn't Miss Harris's DNA taken? Or was it taken and the information simply never given to the defense? Why wasn't the driver of the car, Mr. Jaquan Smith's DNA taken? Or was it taken and again?
And then Wack100 also had some things to say, and this is him speaking on the situation.
I told all y'all close to a year ago, well, even prior to, Tory didn't shoot that girl. I told y'all, Tory did not shoot that girl. All y'all that was pro this, pro that, now y'all got to pay attention to the bigger play. Y'all heard the lady. See, I didn't know nothing about the security guard coming forward, telling the truth. I knew that the DNA came back 100% not him. And they kept it from him doing trial, and they used the other one. That said it could be, maybe it can't be. There was 3 tests. 2 of them came back 100% not him after the fact. I told y'all Tory to shoot that girl. Then the day after, they go submit the new evidence of the security guard saying he witnessed who pulled the trigger. Tory get hit 14 times. I told y'all Monday, I said somebody sent that at him. I talked to him too much. His spirit, his soul, his attitude. I'm listening to people come to his door when he on his little iPad talking to me. Everybody helping, every 10 out of 10 people. Hey, Tory, you think yeah, I'm gonna make that call. Hey, Tory, thanks, bro, that happened for me. I'm hearing it. You're not gonna get me to believe he just didn't jumped up. He knows his appeal date is coming up. And now he tripping. He ain't side with no Crips, with no Bloods. He went in there being Tory Lanez, tending to his business, found a way to help the people on the yard that could never get no help. Nah, man, y'all got to pay this some attention. That lady, she got a point. A day after we submit, after they submit, that we got the security guard saying he witnessed who fired the. We got this dude right here Ain't nothing about this dude talking about this other bozo talking about Tory disrespected dude's wife on a visit. Man, get the fuck out of here. That ain't even Tory character. That dude, that social media dude, everybody need to unfollow and block dude. You in violation. You a Northaniel telling us what a Sudanio did with a brother, with a non-affiliate brother. Come on, bro. Who paid you to do that? Who paid you to do that? Free Tory. Bro, be home. That which couldn't kill him only made him stronger. Stay tuned.
And if you guys have not already heard, a few days ago, Tory was stabbed 14 times, including 7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the side of his face. Both of his lungs collapsed and he was placed on a breathing apparatus. He's now breathing on his own, they said at the time. Despite being in pain, he is talking normally and in good spirits and deeply thankful to God that he's pulling through. He also wants to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. And I just got to say here, I mean, if you do not believe in God, but you believe in higher power, there is a higher power at work here. Because for someone to be stabbed 14 times and survive, there are people that have been injured once and they are gone. You know, they have gone to meet their maker. But he was stabbed 14 times and survived. So we know that, you know what, he has a higher purpose here, Tory Lanez. He really, really does. Now, the update of this story is that TMZ is saying he is bouncing back. They said here, Tory is on the mend and feeling much better after getting stabbed 14 times in a California state prison. They're saying sources with direct knowledge tells TMZ the rapper was transformed back to the prison hospital within the last few days after getting treatment at a medical facility in the Bakersfield, CA area. They're saying he is breathing on his own, he is in stable condition, and he is in fair condition. So that is good news. Wow. So I went back just looking at Tory's page on Instagram, and I'm just looking back to September 10th here, 2024. And he had a message to the Umbrellas. And this is when his prison tapes was discontinued. And he was basically just confirming that. He said here, the rumors are true. The prison tapes will be discontinued until further notice. However, I think it's important that my fans know the truth about the crooked blank that really going on here. My cell was not raided and trashed because I learned how to record myself in prison or because I created the prison tapes. I was shut down because the higher ups figured out what I was really doing with the prison tapes and how many inmates were being helped in a life-changing way because of them. Since the first day I was incarcerated, all I've ever seen is blacks and other minorities receive the most cruel, illegal, and unfair punishment treatment. So for many nights, I asked God to reveal his purpose in making me go through the ills of the prison system. I was later shown that purpose. I was placed in jail to suffer, to feel, and to witness firsthand the pain and oppression being inflicted upon the young black and brown men and women in my generation. I knew I had to change this injustice. So I made a plan that when I got to prison, I would figure out a way to record music and put all the proceeds towards the legal representation of my fellow inmates, giving them a once-in-a-lifetime chance to go home to their families and appeal and resentencing. Although the higher-ups have stopped the prison tapes temporarily, they were late to stop my overall plan. Since the month of July, I have afforded legal representation for 472 inmates and actively reopened 476 cases with the help of legal firm Unite the People. So many inmates will be returned to their families and loved ones. I'm naming this the Hands of God Project. Lastly, they know I'm a threat and they don't want me saying or doing this. So if anything happens to me, just know I went out in the blaze of glory, trying to revolutionize the end of a mass incarceration era on our people. So guys, what do you think about that in relation to, him being stabbed 14 times? And, it is so sad to me. I mean, a allegedly, like I showed you guys in the beginning here, his lawyers are saying that the bodyguard is saying it was Kelsey that shot the. I'm saying alleged. That's what is being reported. And this man has been in jail, they're saying, for a crime he did not commit. Guys, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like if they're able to present the evidence, do you feel Kelsey will be arrested? And what do you guys think about, what happened to him and him surviving, the stabbing? Guys, definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Connect the dots. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.